Meg Victoria. If you have not done so, please hit that subscribe button. So today's video, guys, is brought to you by Rimmel London. So I partnered up with them to bring you this really beautiful, simple, easy to do holiday look. I'm going to be featuring 3 exciting new products from them. They're Wonderfully Real Mascara. This mascara even has keratin in it, so it really like stretches your lashes to, you know, like give them that like really beautiful extra growth. Super great for separation. You guys will see in the video, but like really separates the lashes so nicely. And then the next product we're going to be talking about is the Wonder Wing Eyeliner. So this is a really cool felt tip applicator, which you'll see in the video. It really helps to go from thin to thick, so you really can get that cat eye shape, and you can kind of like customize your liner like any kind of which way you want, which I think is really cool. So we'll be featuring this guy as well. And the next product we have is the Magnifies Color Edition Eye Contouring Palettes. So this palette has like so many different colors. It's got like your gold tones, your rusty tones, your blues, your purples, a little bit of green. So it's got a little bit of everything. And if you notice, it's like very jewel toned colors, which I think is perfect for the holiday season. We have so many finishes in this palette, from like really sparkly, shimmery, high shine colors to gorgeous, beautiful mattes. And then so many pops of color that are gonna look amazing on every skin tone. So that's kind of what really excites me about this palette. So my mind was going like all a million ways trying to figure out what kind of look I wanted to do, and I was honestly just like getting so overwhelmed that I was like, I'm just going to do a beautiful, simple holiday look that anyone at home can do for themselves, so you guys can really get the most use out of this look. Now the last product and the star of the show is their Stay Matte Liquid Lipstick. So this one is in Firestarter. It is such a good red. I love this color, and then the formula is so beautiful. It's just like moussey. It's like long wearing. It's just really good. Like, it's kiss proof, it's touch proof. Like, I could like make out with my hand for like ever and like nothing, absolutely nothing. So I'm super impressed with the formula. I'm so excited to show you guys these products, and I'm so excited to show you this beautiful holiday makeup look. So if you'd like to see how we do this gorgeous simple makeup look for the holiday season, and just keep on watching. I don't know, when I have red lipstick on, I feel like even more extra than usual, so stay tuned. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our Rimmel Conceal and Contour Palette, and I'm going to grab the shade Highlighter because they are actually just like a concealer, which is perfect. And now we're going to get some brightness happening on this face. They're so creamy. Okay, so we got a little bit happening here. I just like to blend lightly with my finger before I actually like sponge it in. Just move the product around, and then I will just finish it off with my little sponge. Might as well add a little bit to our lids as a kind of an eyeshadow primer base, and this will just really help the shadows stick to our eyes and look more vibrant and more beautiful and all that good stuff. Just give a nice little final pat down with everything. So next thing we're going to go in is our Rimmel Instant Duo Contour Stick. So I'm going to take the dark shade. We are going to give ourselves some cheekbones. And I'll do a little bit on my forehead. And I'm even going to just do a little bit in my crease of my eye, just to kind of again like prep our eyes for the shadows. I just like this little trick sometimes, and because we really want a banging red lip, we're gonna just give ourselves a little bit of shadow underneath to give us a little bit of a pout and blend that in. It's so creamy. It blends like so smoothly, so nice. A little bit on the forehead, and we'll just finish everything off with our sponge. So now we got some nice definition in the face, loving it. So I'm going to set everything with my Rimmel bronzer. So this one is in Sun Glow. So, you know, it's the holidays, you get a little pale. I like to have a little bit more color to my face, so I'm super pumped to just get a little bit more glow with my bronzer around my hairline as well. Just because it's the holidays doesn't mean you gotta lose the glow. You know, the holidays is all about being sparkly and shiny and beautiful. So now we've got some gorgeous like face sculpting dimension, not like too chiseled, but it's just a nice relaxed look. So I'm going to take my Rimmel blush. This is 120 Pink Rose. Just It's a lovely pink shade. Smile and dust this on the apples of the cheeks, giving us a nice flushed look. Okay, so before we actually go into the eyes, what I love to do is that I notice that there's some champagne-y tones in this palette. There's a nice white. So I'm gonna mix like these three guys just to create a gorgeous highlighter, because you've got a little bit of white, you got a little bit of champagne, you got a little bit of gold. So I'm just gonna mix that around. I'm gonna apply that. Love that the makeup can be so multifunctional. Like you can totally create a highlighter from, you know, eyeshadows, and it's just like so beautiful. And you guys know I need the nose tip highlight. Ugh, I need it. I need it. We'll highlight our Cupid's bow and like a little bit more on the cheeks, because like, can we ever highlight our cheeks like too much? I don't think so. Okay, so now our face has lots of dimension, it's got a glow to it. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of my Insta Fixin' Matte Pressed Powder, and we're going to grab a little bit of this on a little brush, and I'm just going to powder kind of my T-zone area. So around my nose, a little bit under my eyes, just to set everything underneath there. And then I'm going to close my eyes and make sure my concealer is nice and soft, and then I will set that all in place. And just because it's me, I'm probably going to just add a little bit more bronzer, don't mind me. Alright, I think our face looks beautiful. Now let's move on to the eyes. Alright guys, so we zoomed in a little bit just for our eye makeup. So the very first thing I want to do is we've set our eyes, is I'm going to go in with my bronzer shade, and I'm going to use this again just as a little bit of a contour. It also kind of just ties in the whole look where you've got the warmth on the cheeks, so we're going to add the warmth on the eyes. So I'm just going to rock that back and forth. Super simple. It's always really great to use a bronzer as a transition shade, I find, because it's already like a tone that's in your skin, so it just helps everything kind of blend into this one color, which really helps a look very seamless. Okay, so that's nice and simple. Now we're going to go back into our Magnifies Color Edition Eye Contouring Palette. So this guy right here. And so I'm going to open up my palette. I'm going to go into this little champagne guy right there. And what really helps is I'm even just going to spray my brush. So this is just my Rimmel Insta Fix and Go Priming and Setting Spray. And I will just give that a little spritz of that. And that's just going to make the shadow go on so much more like metallic and beautiful and shimmery, and this just always helps with shimmer shadows if you want that more metallic-y look. So pretty. Okay, so we pressed that champagne color all over the lid. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this bronze. We're actually gonna mix them because I can never make up my mind. So we'll mix these two bronzy guys together, and I'm going to apply that just on the outer corner to give us just some subtle definition. So just press that in. You can never go wrong with a gold and bronze eye, especially in the holiday season. So once I've placed where I want my shadows to be, I can just go in with the first brush we used, and we're just going to give everything a really soft blend. Alright, so super simple. Then once we are done that, I'm going to go into this shimmery white right here. And I'm going to pick up a little bit of this guy. Don't need to spray your brush for this because we're going to use this as a brow bone highlight. So we want this fairly subtle. So we'll just pop that right under the brow bone. Look at that pigment. And we're going to use it as our inner corner highlight, to really open up those eyes. Okay, so I'm going to wipe off my brush just so I can blend this brow bone highlight a little bit more, because it is a super pigmented shade. And then I will go back with my little bronzer brush and I will just blend everything together. Okay, so we're gonna take it now to the lower lash line. So for the lower lash line, you can definitely have a lot of fun with this. You can always use like a pop of color, because we've got these really fun blues, the greens, we've got purples, but we're gonna keep it, again, we're gonna just keep it simple for today. And I'm just gonna grab those same two bronzy shades, and we're just gonna apply those right underneath. Okay, so the eyes are nice and soft and open and champagne-y and glowy and glistening. So we're gonna add a nice small little wing now. So I'm going to be using my Rimmel Wonder Wing eyeliner. So this is their new eyeliner, and you just pop it off, and it's got a nice little felt tip so you guys can see. And we're gonna use this little guy and draw on our wings. And what I really like about this eyeliner is that you can kind of lay it like sideways if you're trying to get something thick, but then you can also use like the really pointy tip just to get a nice small precise wing. So it makes it very easy to kind of customize the type of wing you want. I just stamp right across. Okay, you know when you're like so in the wing zone, you're like, I gotta get these wings that you don't notice anything? Well, my camera shut off. So sorry about that, but I finished both my wings. We are gonna be using our wonderfully real mascara. This has keratin in it, which is like so awesome. So we will do a couple coats of this. I really like this brush because it really separates the lashes, like, trust me. It like combs them straight out. It's actually quite impressive. Yeah, like the separation is actually pretty unreal. Like I feel like I really can get each individual eyelash, which obviously is amazing. And then you can even get right in the inner corner. Yeah, this is a really good brush. Alright, so mascara is good to go. So what we are going to do next is that's basically the eyes, really soft, gold, champagne-y. Now we need a bangin', poppin' red lip. So if you're like me, I gotta overdraw my lips. So before I go into the red, I'm just gonna take this nude lip liner in Natural. I'm just gonna fill in my lip shape. And this is also like if you want to even out your lips, because I know some people's lips, you know, lower can be bigger than the top, etc., etc. So just even out your lip shape. And this for years has been one of my favorite lip liners because it's just so creamy and it just glides on. Perfect. Then we're gonna go in with the star of the show, the Stay Matte Liquid Lip, and this color is in Firestarter. This is such a good red. Honestly, like I was trying to look at the palette and the products and come up with all these crazy looks, and then I tried this guy on when I was swatching these, and I was just like, this is such a good red. So I'm gonna be wearing this like all holiday season, and this formula is so like moussey that it just goes on moussey, goes on blendable, buildable, and then it just like sets, and it's like, that's not moving. So super big fan of this formula, super big fan of this color. Are you ready to see this? Like, look at that pigment. It's so good. Alright guys, so I just went ahead and I finished my lips and made them, you know, as ridiculous as I am. And now all I want to do is some finishing kind of touches. We'll just repowder everything to set our makeup in place. So I'll just powder there, powder. So once we're nice powdered down, we got the shine where we want it, and then we got the shine controlled where we don't. We're gonna grab our Insta Fix and Go setting spray, shake that up. I spray a lot, I'm ridiculous, but there is our finished look. Alright guys, so there we have it, this beautiful holiday makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed learning about some new products and some new launches. And yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with me on my channel today. And a big shout out to Rimmel London for making this video possible. Alright guys, I'll see you in my next video. Talk to you super soon, and I am out of here. Bye. Mwah.